All right, let's get down to business. Hey y'all, I have my notes. First off, I want to say welcome back to my channel. My name is Jersey. I am building my business and I'm taking you along for the ride because I'm just a millennial girl trying to figure it out, and I know you are too. I just want to let y'all know to keep on going because I've recorded this video more than one time in the past couple weeks, and there's always something wrong with uploading, the transfer from one device to another, the quality editing. So this is literally like my umpteenth video, so don't feel discouraged. If you have a goal, just stick to it. If you don't know, or if you're new here, I'm building my business, my personal development brand. The goal is to ultimately be a leader, a pillar, a public speaker, and most of all, a coach to help other millennial women who are just trying to figure out some organization, who want to follow their dreams, and we're just trying to figure out how to do it, who are trying to figure out how to balance building their business as well as their work, as well as their other life goals. So that's a little bit about me and what I'm doing. And the reason I'm doing this video is because I want to be able to look back in a year, 6 months and say, wow, look where I started. My YouTube channel is going to be the reel of what's going on behind the scenes. It's not going to be a highlight reel. It's going to be the real. So one of my biggest things that I learned is I stopped waiting for perfection. Perfection is literally going to be the killer of your progress. If you wait for everything to be perfect, it's never going to happen because nothing's ever perfect. That's why apps and all of those and phones and everything come out with new ones every year and updates. So don't feel discouraged, but stop trying to wait for perfection. It's literally an excuse that you're leaning into that you don't need to lean into. So a little bit about my journey of how I'm building my business. So first of all, I am working. The goal is to work for 1 more year and then spend the rest of my life in my entrepreneurship, living off the fruits of my own labor. So my goal is to help women who want to balance, right? So that's literally what I'm doing. I'm being a prime example of what I'm offering, the tools that I'm offering. I work obviously 5 days a week. So 3 days out of the week, I work for 2 hours straight. Before I was doing 2 hours in the evening, but what I found was happening was that like my brain was like already like kind of so what I started doing was waking up earlier in the morning. I'm very proud to still say that I've been able to get up an hour earlier, do everything an hour earlier to put in the work. So I'm breaking down my business into pretty much 2 forms of marketing. Well, many, but like the 2 main forms of marketing is social media and then outreach. So most of my social media goes to like 85% TikTok, 10% YouTube, and 5% Instagram. So most goes to TikTok because that's where you can go viral much quicker and kind of get your product out there just quicker. YouTube Shorts is the same exact format as TikTok. So any video that I post on TikTok, I just literally repost it to YouTube. And then my goal is to make 1 long form YouTube video a week, of course, showing my progress. And that's that 10%. And then Instagram gets about 5% because they already don't see you there. So whatever you post does have to be impact. So whereas TikTok is like you have to stay on the algorithm, you have to let the algorithm know that you're posting constantly. Instagram is like, where is the most impact? That's what will keep people on the app. I don't want to post fluff basically there. Sometimes on TikTok, you gotta post fluff to get in front of the right eyes. It's all geared towards my business, but like some of it is more in your face and some of it is more like fluff. So the other part of my marketing is literally just outreach. So I go into different groups, different organizations, and I just market myself. I position myself as a speaker, as a coach, as a professional in my field in what I'm doing. So the goal is to capitalize off my own skills that I'm already helping a company grow. And the most important thing about my outreach is I am looking in groups of personal development, people who want to grow, people who are feeling burnt out, people who are feeling like they need some help and just need a little bit direction. So it's not like so challenging to find my people because I'm not looking in random areas. I'm being very intentional. With that being said, I am just learning how to package my experience, package my passion, package what I already do for other companies and other people for myself in a sellable product. To end off this video, I do want to keep up to date on where I'm at in my personal life. So of course I'm balancing working a full-time job. Currently I am apartment searching because right now I do live with roommates, and I really think it's important for you as an audience to know that, because I am so uncomfortable. Like literally it's not ideal, and I feel like the extreme uncomfortability is making me work 10 times harder. It's actually making me become obsessed with building my business so I don't have to be in the same position. Nobody can tell you when you're sick and tired, but you will know when you're sick and tired. In addition to that, I'm also just working on eating better, getting more rest, and taking a lot more time for self-care. Watch some of my shorts if they resonate with you. Make sure that you subscribe, like, and comment. If you want to give any feedback, I'm so open because I'm in the business of growing myself. I'll see y'all next week. Thank you for watching. Peace.